Hi guys, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tena-Kay and I am an international student. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about housing, and as you can see, I'm starting a series about the things that I wish I knew coming to Canada as an international student. Now, dearly beloved friend, you're not having an auntie in Canada. Don't be like, oh, my auntie live at Toronto now, baby. I'm gonna say it work. Oh, me have an auntie me can stay with, no. I'm gonna say it work. And money is a main contributor to finding the perfect housing choice for yourself, but it doesn't stand alone. So all these factors that I'm going to be talking about, money has a play in it. Let's start with the auntie. You don't have no auntie or foreign. Take that, like, as soon as you think, oh, I'm gonna go to Canada because my cousin lives there and I can study there, forget it. Forget it. You ain't got no auntie, you ain't got no cousin, you ain't got nobody up here. Okay? Capiche? Yes. A lot of family members keep their lovely international children out on the streets. You don't want to be one of those. So do not build your whole case on coming to Canada because you have no auntie. You ain't got nobody but yourself. So it is a real issue where family members vouch for you. They give you the letter saying, I live in Toronto, or they're going to say them live in Toronto when they live in Vaughan and your school is at Lakeshore, or they live in Scarborough and your school is in North Etobicoke, or you go to Sheridan in Mississauga or something. Like, you have to think about that. So even though you have the nice relative that will accommodate you, look at distance from school as, all right, that's a plane ride away. And you're gonna be in transit for like 2-3 hours going to school. So I'm trying to do a list, but it's gonna overlap a lot, and that's okay because you follow, right? Right. So distance from school. That's if you're choosing to rent or if your family have place. You have to take that into consideration. When it's a 1 hour on the bus, look if you have to take 4 or 5 bus or 3 bus or 2 bus, because those gonna bite you in the ass, bud. So if you don't have family, or if you have taken my previous advice before when I said forget about them, now you're thinking about renting, right? Now there are some reputable sites like Places for Students. That's where I found my first apartment when I came as an international student. But then again, remember, I had the scholarship money and the budget for it and the links, because the school helped me to get in contact with those people, so I had a stronger presence. Now if you're doing the affordable and responsible thing and renting with other people, you're going to be sharing a common space. In very rare occasions, you're gonna have your own bathroom. Very rare occasions. Let me tell you how rare it is. Like 1 in a million rare. Alright, not that rare, but for the most part, you're going to be sharing a bathroom. Now, I am not the tidiest person in the world. Let's put that out there. But I yes me come no nasty. I hear some me come no nasty. And just how you have nasty people, you have the extreme clean people. Like, I have lived with them people. I'm telling you all of this from experience. Again, with renting, in that scenario, there is the fact that every landlord has to provide heat. There is the fixtures in the bathroom, the tub, the toilet, face basin, the kitchen sink, the stove, the fridge. There is also, like, you have to have access to laundry. You don't have to have a machine in your apartment or in the house that they're renting. You just have to live somewhere where you can go and wash, which is practically almost everywhere here, because most of Canada don't have backyard for go to go wash in a bad pan and I know pan line. So yeah, you have to do that. But apart from that, they're gonna tell you, oh, we have a room, it's unfurnished or it's furnished. Now, furnished can mean many various things to everyone, but for the most part, there's a bed involved. You get a bed, there you go, use the bed. I've grown skeptic about renting furnished because like, I've seen some mattresses that are, no, we not gonna do that. Me and you, we can't go into a
He's a Minerva!
It's an investment, and if you're gonna be here for 2 to 4 years, buy the mattress. Buy the mattress. And yeah, I fear it. So even if them put you out a door, you have somewhere to go sleep on. And let me tell you, them quick fit tell us that they can put you out. And that's what brings me to my next point. A rental agreement it is important. It's very important. Make sure that you're going into an agreement with somebody. It's written down. It's in an email somewhere. It can be traced. There's a paper trail. You can trace it back to, hey, this is what you said. This is what we agreed on. And when they don't fulfill their end of the bargain, you say, hey, you said this and it never happened. Okay? No. You see, if you live with your landlord in an apartment or a house or a building, you share a space with them, like kitchen, or we share a bathroom, you're in trouble. And you got a lot of ass kissing to do in that department, because according to the landlord and tenant law, if you share a living space with your landlord and them decide to put you out in the middle of the night, you just have to call the police, keep the peace so you can leave. You can't fight that shit. Like, you're in their space, you need to get out. And trust me, I've been the one to call the police, and I've been the one to have the police called on me. So I know you ain't got no right. So if you can, to the best of your ability, source out places that you're living with other tenants and you're not living with a landlord, because you're in trouble. Or live by yourself. Like those basement apartments, they are envied. Yes, people. Let's go to the peace of mind. Now, if you're somebody like me, that I am a social butterfly, I am ever so energetic, and I'm always up and about and bouncing off walls. You see, when night come, or when me want my quiet time, I go in my room, and or I want to sit in the couch or something. I just want to be left alone. I want to be left alone. When you're going to view these properties, or when you're talking to them, because I know that a lot of international students, we make the initial conversation from back home. You see, the little perkiness, I've grown to acknowledge it as a front, a facade, like, this not real, or it is real and it got annoy the hell out of me. Point blank, period. Like, that's how it is here. You're gonna meet some people and they're gonna be all smiles, and you're gonna be like, I like her, I have a good vibe about this. They're gonna make your life a living hell. I feel like this video is getting biased, you know. It's getting really biased. I'm biased. I don't think I'm the right person for this job. So if after hearing all of that, you're still on your way to Ontario, now I'm not making this video to try and dissuade you. I'm not. I'm just telling you all the things that I wish I knew going into certain circumstances, making certain life-altering decisions, like hopping on a plane and coming here. Yes, please take heed. with the pandemic and the uprising in North America, because I refuse to say what is happening in the United States of America, because it is happening right here in Canada. And it was something that I faced in a pandemic while being locked in the house with people that showed little racist ways. And I can only imagine what other people are feeling, because I had had enough, where it wasn't the worst experience that I've had, but I was over it at that point. Being the 11th place that I moved, the 10th, this was the 11th. Being the 10th place that I moved in such a short time span, like, I was over it at that point. I'm like, I don't have to sit and take this. And I left, but there are a lot of people, international students, like even Jamaican students who now in the summer were hoping to go home, that have to be in those situations still. So I am begging and pleading with you that should you decide to still come after my series of videos, that you choose a place should a pandemic erupt, you're comfortable at night and you're safe. Yeah.